All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Lucas Giolito. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Now there's one away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Verdugo at first, one gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Fires to second for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. And now 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And he gets Bregman. And a nice inning of work there. Back in Boston, Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that is out of play. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth,
and here is Drake Baldwin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now this is in the air down the line. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and now Christian Campbell. Holmes back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Trevor Story now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. And the first offering is not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1. Ooh, by ya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, leading off, Michael Harris II. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hard hit, right side. Toro takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And now here is Nick Allen. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Allen in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that'll do it. No runs. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a twin. Start of the 4th. Here's Alex Verdugo. The other way. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. And the batter now, Austin Riley. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits off the monster. The throw into second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that one fouled off. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
And the batter now, Drake Baldwin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Rafaela puts it away, and there are 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu makes the grab, and that's the inning. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Riley makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Alex Bregman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that, because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Campbell. That one the other way. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Eli White. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Campbell. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count is 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Holmes back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. Ozuna ranging back. And it bangs off the monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting.
And next for the Red Sox, Abraham Toro. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. So up next, Carlos Narvaez. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so
Now
credit the
batting,
pitcher
the
for having him out in
fielder,
front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And it falls. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. Line drive. Dives. What a play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Austin Riley. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
And now Matt Olson
Number
up to hit.
31.
Swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And that one hammered. Abreu ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're the top half of the 6th. Snags it for the 2nd out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Baldwin in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
This one in the air. Campbell settles under it and makes the grab, and that is that. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he gets Bregman. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting cranked up as well. Inside. Now 1 and 2. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. There's a strike. 95 of that one. To the right side. Throw over to Toro. And there are 2 down. Just a weak fly ball this time. Abreu. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Fought off foul. Way out front for strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw to third. He's safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 0 for 3 in this one. Double play ball to second. Safe. He beats it.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game. So
Aaron Bummer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Devers swings through it for strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
There's a swing and a miss.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is a huge out. Wow.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over
Now
as soon as it
batting,
started.
third
Great pitch
baseman,
strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate
Bregman.
right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swing at a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. In there. He's safe. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. And it's a two-out triple to put the tying run on at third. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Going one.
No
The
ball,
tying
one strike.
run is 90 feet away. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela has this one sized up, corrals it, and there's one down. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
This one popped up. Bregman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Abreu. And that is that. Nothing.
Pitching for Atlanta.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aniel De Los Santos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even
Now
on
running
ground
at
balls.
first
So a
for the
nice
Red
job
Sox.
to use that big hole and get
Number
himself a
30.
hit.
No outs.
Rob
Runner at first.
Refsnyder.
Next to hit, Trevor Story. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2
ball,
strikes,
2 strikes.
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Allen to
He's out.
second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
First
far from
baseman,
routine.
Abraham
That's the one thing about big
Toro.
leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
At the plate, Abraham Toro. In the air, left side. Ozuna ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here is Matt Olson. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And that one is over the monster and gone. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they have on. It's 7-4.
Pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox.
Red Sox, Sean
Number
Newcomb.
19.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first.
Yep, he's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the green monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Toro makes the play, and that's the third out. But in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Rafaela now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two.
0-2.
The Braves leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game.